we all know in this world, no matter where you live, we're dealing with a lot of killing. They're shooting each other, they're murdering each other. Well, how come they don't have a fear of the law? Now they don't even fear the cops. They're shooting at the cops. So the concept of fear only works and lasts as long as it's effective in some manner. These guys out here don't fear anything. It doesn't work. And it's kind of the same way with the church. See, they don't respect the law. They don't respect cops. A lot of them are not even afraid to go to jail. So look at jail the way Christians or the church look at hell. A lot of people don't have a fear of going to hell. So that's why we live any kind of way we live and do those things that because we don't fear hell. We may believe it's true, just like the guy out there shooting knows a jail is real. He knows there's a jail. He knows if he gets caught, he can end up in jail, but it doesn't stop him from doing some of the things he's doing. Why? Because that's not the way you deal with it. If you live on fear, then you're only as effective as you are when you're fearing. And then they don't have fear, so they're not, it doesn't matter. So the concept with Christianity is this. Christ came and he died. And in his death, we receive a gift. John 3:16 said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." That was a gift. Now, a lot of times we think, well, if we don't stop doing this, if we do this, we're going to hell. But I'm not going to sit here and say that the wages of sin is not death, because the Bible says the wages of sin is death. But if the focus is on, I'm going to stop doing this because I'm going to hell, you're never going to stop it, because hell has not become real in our minds. We believe it exists. You know, most Christians, you ask them, yeah, there's a hell. But they don't believe it to the point, it doesn't strike them in a way that it's enough to sustain them. Yeah, while you're in church and you hear a preacher saying, if you don't stop this, you're going to hell. It may be effective during that moment, because you're conscious of it now. You're sitting there and someone's telling you, oh, you're going to hell. So you're sitting there like you're focused. But what happens Monday when you go home? You're not thinking about what the preacher said. Tuesday comes, you're not thinking about. So now that thing that gave you the conscience, that gave you the fear, or that's promoting you to live a certain lifestyle, is gone. So now by Wednesday, we out doing our thing again. Now, what grace does, it says, hey, God gave us a gift. Grace, and by definition, you'll hear churches say, is God's unmerited favor towards us. Unmerited means it's unearned. Unmerited means you didn't do anything to get it. Unmerited means God decided to do it for us in the state that we were in. And the Bible says, while we were yet in sin, God died for us. While we were yet in sin, the world hadn't, when Jesus died, the world had not been relieved of sin at that time. He died while the world was in sin. And that continues. So we want to focus today's lesson. This is the kickoff lesson for this ministry, and it's in line with the ministry House of Grace. It's going to be grace. So we're going to talk about grace. Now, does anybody have another concept of what grace is?